You know what? I'm sorry, everyone. This is Wade's World, the Deadpool podcast, episode 27. I am Phil, and over there, the generous woman behind me, the iPhone is.
Hey guys, it's Lilith, and no, this podcast is not sponsored by Apple, but if they would like to, they are more than welcome. You know where to find us, Apple.
Right here on the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel, where everyone else can find us and can subscribe. So yeah.
I could go for a chimichanga. Every time this song plays, I just want a chimichanga.
Oh, that's so funny you said that, because I thought I saw an article somewhere where there's talk. We're already into the random nonsense.
They're used to it.
I guess like certain Taco Bells, are they like they're getting rid of certain stuff, but are they getting booze at some Taco Bells? Is that what I saw?
If they get booze at Taco Bell, there's no doubt in my mind that Florida's on that list because this is the DUI capital of the world.
I mean, I don't want to slander your precious Florida, but in other parts of the country, when like the scumbags have to like running from the law, or isn't that where they all seem to go? Is Florida?
Well, it's a red state, and you have the right to protect your property, stand your ground. It's much like Florida and Texas, the two places you definitely want to run, as long as you're not brown. Fact. It's a fact. Anyway, for discussion today is issue number 2 of Merc with a Mouth from 2009.
Yes.
What's our top 10 topic?
Our top 10 topic for tonight is top 10 zombie stories, because, got the zombie Deadpool head.
How original.
Yeah, we're not reaching people.
So since I am the evens, I guess I'll kick this list off with number 10. Warm bodies. I kind of like this take on a zombie tale. It's kind of like zombies can become human. They just need love kind of thing. It was a cheesy movie, but I liked it. Don't judge me.
I didn't see it because I was like, wait, what movie are you talking about? But I remember the preview, so okay. You like that, huh?
Yeah. I'm soft sometimes.
All right. Number 9 is 28 Days Later. Wasn't Sandra Bullock great in that?
About last night. I actually love 28 Days Later. I am a huge Cillian Murphy fan. Yes, he's done more than just the Scarecrow and the Dark Knight trilogy. That has a really weird, not so subtle, only a family unit can survive the apocalypse vibe. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wrote a paper about that once, the undertones of 28 Days Later, so good choice. Like I said, I'm a huge zombie fan, so to be had about zombies. My number 8 is Patient Zero by Jonathan Mayberry. So hard to pronounce his name because I always want to say Mayberry as in Andy Griffith. So it's a series of it's in the Joe Hedger novel series. So
okay,
I decided I got 2 books in here. You took all the good stuff, Phil.
I tried. All right, number 7, DC Comics Blackest Night.
No bueno.
Oh.
Ugh, God. Ugh. You're gonna give me nightmares tonight. That's when I knew DC was done. That whole event still makes me mad.
Wow.
Moving right along to number 6, Lex Luthor in an actually good movie, Zombieland. Woody Harrelson and, oh my God, Bill Murray playing his actual self as a zombie. Genius! It's a great comedy. I like it a lot.
I don't know if I like comedy in my zombie movie. Don't get your comedy in my zombie movie.
It's the only way you can really tolerate modern day zombie tales because, well, now the great George Romero is dead. So,
yes. All right, so number, what is this, 5?
mm-hmm.
All right, I did Blackest Night. Marvel Zombies, because what's scarier than a
Were
zombie?
you reaching or do you really mean it?
Kind of both. I mean, it is kind of a reach, but I mean, what's scarier than a zombie Hulk?
Touche.
Zombie Wolverine.
He's practically a zombie anyway. Especially lately. He's all sour and dour and old and falling apart.
Maybe he'll return classic, because Jean Grey's returning.
I am so pumped, and never ever in my presence call Jean Grey and Mary Sue or we will fight.
Oh.
I have been fighting online forums all week about this. Say it to my face.
All right. First thing that pops into your head, what do you prefer, original Jean Grey or the teenage Jean Grey from right now?
Original Jean Grey. Be for real.
I figured.
Her timeline is so messed up. Talk about a zombie. Anyway, number 4 for me is going to be the novel Feed by Mira Grant. It's not that long. It's kind of borderline young adult, but not really. But it gives you a YA vibe. But I like the story. Only buy it in hardcover, though. I don't want to see Feed in paperback, guys. Y'all know how I feel about that.
Okay. Number 3. Good movie. I remember it from when I was a kid, and also, because it was filmed nearby. The original, not the remake, the original Dawn of the Dead. They filmed at the local Monroeville Mall near here.
Nice.
And
nice claim to fame, Phil.
Nothing is better than the end credits when the zombies are all ice skating on the ice skating rink they used to have there, which is now a food court.
If you miss an ice rink in your mall, you can come move to Florida. We have one at the mall closest to me.
Well, I've never been down there. There's like an indoor rink not too far from there, but also like downtown Pittsburgh, they do like an outdoor one like every winter.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I ever want to come back to Pittsburgh in the winter. I'm gonna try for spring.
Why?
I'm in Florida, man. I gave up the cold.
I know, but it's not like it snowed.
I'm trying to move to Vegas. Like, what part of I don't want rain, snow, anything above anything under 55 degrees. I'm not here for it.
Just hurricanes, earthquakes. She'll deal with that.
Forest fires, mudslides. I mean, I did grow up in California, so. Anyway, number 2 for me is iZombie, the TV show on the CW. Yes, you heard that right. I actually have grown to like it more than I like the comic book that it is loosely based on.
Nice.
I love Rose McIver, and she gets all the love because she's a former Power Ranger. Even though it's not a part of the Power Ranger set of series that I grew up on, once a Power Ranger, always a Power Ranger, so you always have love.
Nice.
So what's your number 1, Philip?
All right, love it or hate it. I love it. I mean, it has spin-off shows, and no one can talk about it anymore. Talk about zombies anymore without bringing it up. The Walking Dead.
Comic book or TV show or both?
I'll say both, but maybe because I discovered it first, I kind of like the TV show a little more than the comic.
I don't even watch The Walking Dead, but if I did, I'd only watch the season where freaking John Winchester, aka Jeffrey D. Morgan, shows up as Negan.
Oh, that was this last season.
Pretty cool. That was a pretty cool casting.
Oh yeah, and this season, all out war. Jeffrey D. Morgan goes to war with them.
Yeah. I think that's the kind of show you don't actually have to watch all the seasons, so I might just watch that season.
It was from last season. Yeah, do it. It's awesome.
But I love the comic books. There's some people say they're slow as a TV show, but I don't agree. They have a lot of nuance and really great character arcs and stuff like that. I really dig the comic book series.
It's pretty good, yeah.
On to Merc with a Mouth #2. What was the subtitle of this issue?
It was. Let's crack this open. Where's the title?
I know I like the cover, which is a shout out to Jaws.
I was gonna say we're gonna need a bigger comic.
I really like that cover.
Where is the title? Can't be me.
Yeah, I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I searched like 2 pages in, and like I give up.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it like a title because on the first page it's just like a recap by the zombie Deadpool head.
Yeah.
So unless the title is me, who else?
Might be.
They're like,
Hold on.
We don't need a title.
It's Head Trip Part 2.
Okay.
How original. Oh boy.
They're like, we got zombies, we got half naked hot chick scientists who what else?
You know, I like Deadpool fighting Hydra more than I like Cap fighting Hydra, just saying.
Oh yeah.
These Hydra are at least funny. You know, they're bumbling, you can't see them ever, you know, winning.
Winning.
It's a little more comfortable to read, I guess.
Was this before or after Hydra Bob? Because I'm just waiting for him to say, where's Bob?
Doesn't he say that towards the end of this series?
Maybe the series. I don't think this issue.
Not this issue, no. I thought when I was rereading this, maybe towards issue 7 or something.
But yeah, this issue is a little better than issue 1. They take full advantage of that parental advisory. Deadpool takes his severed arm and beats people with it.
They're still trying way too hard. Like, this is trying way too hard.
I know, but I gotta give him credit. I mean, I would have thought right here they were gonna give Dr. Betty a tramp stamp, and they did not.
Small miracles and small kindnesses.
Oh no, she's a scientist. No tramp stamp.
She's the Denise Richards of Bond Girl of AIM Sciences.
Just the Daisy Dukes. No tramp stamp. We classy.
This was a more fast-paced read than the first issue. I will give them that. The artwork's slightly bumped up, but it's still looking like mashed potatoes in a superhero suit, unless they're boobs or butt.
Hey, there was stuff for you ladies too. I mean, we had Dr. Betty, but you got Kazar.
Fabio and He-Man's baby, love child.
Tarzan.
Oh, I don't know. It gets like issue 3 is where it really kicks up, but I like the strangeness of this whole situation. So I like I said, I was willing to give it a chance, but it just had nothing better. They couldn't come up with anything better in 2009.
No, we're coming off the Cable and Deadpool, and they're like, all right, he's in his own book again. What do we get? Violence. Half nudity. Zombies.
You know what I think it is? I think that it took a while for the writer and the artist to have a meeting of the minds.
Maybe.
They were warming. It feels like they were really warming up to each other, filling each other out, because it is a bumpy road until about issue 3 or 4. So.
I mean, most of the art I don't have a problem with, like you do, but I don't know. There's something wrong with this Deadpool. I don't know.
It's the mashed potatoes. You can't unsee it once you see it.
That's true.
What is it? The third to last page has to be my favorite panel. It's just the epitome of Deadpool being Deadpool. Just they were trying, and they almost had it.
Which panel was that?
Show me and I'll tell you. I don't have mine open. I don't want Google to get weird. If I try to open up the CBR reader.
Oh wait, is it him killing the dinosaur with the sword through like the back, through his mouth?
Oh, you do know me. Okay. Yes.
Of course I do.
Poor little dinosaurs. That talking head needs to go. Like, I can't. That's the gimmick of the whole thing, but it's the most annoying thing for me.
I told you last time, that's the foundation for the Deadpool core that comes. The zombie head, you have the female version, you have the dog, you have the kid.
Weaponize it. Just let them have it. Who cares?
Weaponize what?
His head. That's what Hydra's trying to do, right?
It's 2009. We're getting all these Deadpool books. Weaponize it.
I mean, they have pretty much weaponized it. Exactly.
That's how they're trying to weaponize Deadpool.
I bet you Marvel's mad as hell. MCU proper's mad as hell.
Yeah, but would they really go rated R, though? Because you gotta go rated R on a Deadpool movie.
I mean, if they ever redo Blade, they have to do rated R. And I think Blade and Deadpool, I mean, that would be actually a pretty cool crossover. Only if Wesley Snipes reprises Blade, though, because that ham-fisted seriousness just works so well.
Just what I like in my vampires. They don't pay taxes.
Because screw the government.
I'm Blade.
Betty, man. She keeps getting hotter. I sense the Power Girl thing. Let's just draw her button boobs as big as we can until they notice.
Let's just keep getting the shirts smaller.
What's that line from Dazed and Confused?
Because I swear, even worse than like the first issue, even like this issue, it's just like every panel she's in, it's like, look, she's wearing a bra. See.
Oh, Deadpool. Unsophisticated, non-suspense.
Drawn Dr. Betty so hot, even Lilith Hellfire was like...
She's giving power. She's getting by the end of this thing, she'll be giving Power Girl a run for her money. Mark my words. And as always, I stand by the boob window.
I need that as a drop.
This podcast has
You're standing next to a window. I stand next to the
This podcast has callbacks and continuity like you wouldn't believe.
And boobs. That's why you should subscribe to us.
Yes, all the 13-year-old boys flock to Capes and Lunatics. You are welcome here.
See? You conquer the world with teenage boys. You just have to wear
the hormones that they produce, absolutely. Run a car on testosterone. I agree.
Wear some boob windows, Little Hellfire, and we will...
No. Charlie has to wear the boob windows. He's the pretty one.
Don't. He will. Listen to the last episode of Capes and Lunatics that just went up today. You don't want... Charlie Esser was talking about wearing kilts and stuff. Don't go there.
It's only a kilt if you don't wear underwear. Just saying. Otherwise, you are just wearing a skirt. Sorry. It's the rule. See, you guys should have waited for me to talk about that.
There's people who wear skirts without underwear.
Lindsay Lohan. Anyway, since we're in 2009, why not? Why not? This podcast is off the rails, but let's bring it back in. What did you enjoy the most about this issue?
So, anything else with this issue, or any random nonsense? Oh, since we were talking about like the movie studios, real quick, what do you think about Stan Lee talking about? Is he serious that Marvel is in talks for Fantastic Four and X-Men, or is that wishful thinking?
Fantastic Four, yes. No way in hell Fox cuts a deal with them like Sony did. They are just going to be spiteful and run X-Men into the ground just for the hell of it. They've got Deadpool. They're going to ride that until Ryan Reynolds tells them to go screw themselves. So it's just...
After Deadpool and Logan, yeah, Fox is like, oh, we're not letting X-Men go.
No way.
No.
But Fantastic Four, somebody needs to do something. And I say, don't make a movie. It should have been a movie. Fantastic Four needs to be a TV show.
That, or give it to the MCU and...
No! The MCU keeps its filthy paws off of Fantastic Four. They will not treat them correctly.
Well, whoever does it, quick tip, Doctor Doom doesn't have to be the villain every single time.
Agree. And no Silver Surfer. We don't need any reminders.
And if you do Galactus, don't be doing... Make him a big purple guy, not a cloud. Thank you.
I would like to see the guy that played Reed Richards in the original one, Ian Griffith, reprise the role as Reed Richards. I thought he did do a pretty good job, and he's a great actor. And I have a propensity for British actors, so just throw that out there. And you know who I want for Sue?
Who?
I can't think of her name right now, but the lady that played Darla.
Oh, from Angel?
Mm-hmm.
Is that Julie Benz?
Yeah, and there's another girl that looks like her, and I can never really remember which one is which. No, seriously. They look like they could be twins. It's she played in the game on BET, so you probably don't know who I'm talking about.
No.
But yeah, like I have like a whole plan for TV. Like if you guys need help, you can just take this for free. Come find me and talk to me about a Fantastic Four TV show.
And where can they do that, Ms. Lilith Hellfire?
At Lilith Hellfire, of course, or at Adventures in FG on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. Don't look me up on Wattpad. You won't like what you find unless you're weird like me.
That's quite the plug. You're a master craftsman, just like Charlie Esser.
We all just trying to catch up to Charlie at this point.
But if you want to talk anything Deadpool or just weird crap with Lilith, email us wadesworldpod@gmail.com, facebook.com, Wade's World Podcast, Twitter @Wade'sWorldPod, and the Capes and Lunatics voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And if you're a Capes and Lunatics fan, have you ever asked yourself, which one of your hosts knows the most about Marvel trivia? Well, this Saturday you can find out live. Lilith, Charlie, and Tyler going head to head.
Call me when it's DC.
Hey, Walmart only had Marvel. I'll try to find DC. Come on, Lilith. Everyone.
They didn't have the one with Spider-Man? I've got the one with Spider-Man somewhere. It just had Spider-Man around the whole box, though.
Oh, no. Come on, everyone's counting on you to beat Charlie.
Don't count on it. Y'all know how I feel about Marvel.
Yeah, but
if it's some early 60s trivia, I'm like, hells yeah. But if it's like anything after the 80s, I don't know, man.
I saw some 80s questions because there are some original Secret Wars questions, and a lot of the stuff you could answer by like MCU or...
Ooh.
I'm not saying you like it, but you might have knowledge of it.
Okay.
Alright, so anything else? Even though we already did our plugs.
Yeah, we covered it. I think we can skedaddle on out of here.
Alright, everyone. Join us next time for more zombies, cavemen,
chimichangas.
That's right. Send us chimichangas. Hellfire needs something to soak that booze up. Send us a Taco Bell. Check out the other shows on the Capes and Lunatics.
Krypton Report.
Yeah, Krypton Report. Some of the interviews that it should be on up soon. And October 7th, all our stuff and a few other people, South Gaming Group online podcast marathon right here on the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel. So,
but more importantly, if you're in Chicago, go support them in person.
And do both. And give us some maximum effort. Good night.